leaving them vulnerable and alone. Imagine a scenario with two people in conflict, their voices raised, emotions running high, and neither willing to back down. The tension is palpable, and the disagreement seems to have no resolution in sight. Now, picture a third person entering the scene, someone who wasn't involved in the original argument. This outsider, perhaps curious or concerned, observes the situation from a distance, unsure of how to react. They could be a coworker, a mutual friend, or even a family member who happens to be nearby. Their presence, though initially neutral, becomes significant as the dynamics shift. This, in essence, is the starting point of triangulation, a psychological and social tactic that can alter relationships. Triangulation often involves drawing an outsider into a conflict, sometimes without their full awareness or consent. In extreme cases, such as targeted harassment, also referred to by some as gang stalking, this tactic can escalate into a coordinated effort to isolate and harm the target. The outsider, often unaware of the full context, becomes a tool in the manipulator's strategy. The manipulator may present themselves as the victim, sharing emotional stories to gain sympathy. They skillfully appeal to the outsider's empathy, creating a bond that feels genuine but is deeply one-sided. By sharing selective, often biased stories, they control the narrative, omitting key details that might reveal their true intentions or the complexity of the situation. This manipulation is designed to sway the outsider, turning them against the targeted individual and making them an unwitting participant in the ongoing harassment, further deepening the conflict. Recognizing the signs of triangulation is crucial. It's a subtle yet powerful tactic often used to manipulate relationships and dynamics. By identifying these signs early, you can avoid becoming an unwitting participant in someone else's agenda. Pay close attention to how people talk about others. Are they frequently gossiping or sharing negative stories? Do they consistently paint themselves as the victim, blaming others for their problems or frustrations? Another key indicator is inconsistency. Do their stories change over time, or do they lack important details that make them believable? Consider this example. A coworker constantly complains about another colleague, claiming they are lazy and incompetent. However, you've observed the accused colleague working diligently, meeting deadlines, and contributing effectively to the team. This discrepancy should raise a red flag. It's a sign that the complainer might be distorting the truth. Ask yourself, is the complaining coworker exaggerating or misrepresenting the situation to gain your sympathy or support? Another sign to watch for is the feeling of being pressured to take sides in a conflict that doesn't directly involve you. If someone insists you choose between them and another person, it's a clear attempt to divide and manipulate. Especially when you don't have all the facts or a complete understanding of the situation, it could be a sign they are trying to manipulate you into taking their side without question. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Stay observant and protect your own perspective. Awareness is the first step towards breaking the cycle of triangulation. By understanding how manipulation tactics work, we can better protect ourselves and others from becoming entangled in harmful dynamics. Encourage open communication and critical thinking. Don't be afraid to question inconsistencies or seek multiple perspectives before forming an opinion. Remember, choosing not to engage in gossip or take sides doesn't mean you are indifferent. It means you are choosing to be fair and responsible. By promoting empathy and understanding, we can create a space where manipulation loses its power and healthy, authentic relationships can thrive.